All right. What's up? Oh, whoops. Ah, that's funny. What's up? Let's try that again. What's up? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Darren? I'm just gonna reshare this. And then we'll be on our way. How do I feel about PLTR puts? We'll take a look at it. Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go over that stuff here in just a second. We're just chilling here. Yeah. All right, let's keep going here. All right. Do you guys hear me okay? Yeah, so anybody here, obviously I know Tyler, you guys are in there, but did anybody here catch the live trading session this morning? Just curious if anybody held on to onto any of those positions that we took. Some of those went really, really well. What's up, Richard? Good evening. What's up? Nice. You bought some lemonade? Nice. I love lemonade. It's delicious. All right. So let's do one more thing and we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to give everybody here just a second to hop on and we'll get started here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna log in here and so that way I can see the messages, and then I'm gonna get ready and we'll get going. Missed out on SQ. Had Microsoft's Nice. A firm made me so sad. Should have left a runner. So I think we got to talk about. I think we're gonna recap, and I know you guys.
So sad. Should have left a
Oh,
runner.
there it is. Hey, how's it going, everybody? What's up, Erica? Eric? I don't know. Eric Canweld. Eric Canweld. Never mind. Say Eric. My bad. All right, and all right, look at that. There we go. We got all the chat up. All right, so let's get to it. We're gonna go over just the closing prints, that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna go over some of the plays today. And I want to talk about setting yourself up for runners and focusing on one play. We had some really good plays today, and we're gonna talk about that. So let me notepad. So obviously Lulu's swing was an absolute success. That was really awesome to see because exactly what I was talking about yesterday. I specifically said I want to buy those 440s because I want to sell them to the people who are buying that morning pump, and that's exactly what we were able to do. And we were able to re-enter Lulu and then sold it at the exact top. So it was a really good day on Lulu. The highlight of the day, at least for me, I know everybody had their own crazy plays. Heck Diesel, one of our admins, he caught Overstock, so that was a great runner. But a firm was an absolutely phenomenal play. Honestly, it was, and we're going to talk about this first, okay? And I want to talk to you guys about setting targets and why I selected the contracts that I did and why I made the statements that I did about the targets. So, first of all, we see and we talked about this exact setup. This was our candle this morning. I'm getting amped up. I'm looking at it right now and it kind of amps me up a little bit. So thanks, Leah. I appreciate that. Yeah, Lulu was a great play. I saw your gains post. That is exactly what I'd love to do. Leah is like literally buy a call that I would anticipate people buying the next day as that target price, and the IV pump as the stock pushes up, we get to take profit, and we're already starting off with that gap up. So it's something sweet. I love that. It's probably my favorite thing. So and a firm is going to stay on track. I have a firm going farther than this, guys. I have a firm going into the 40s and the 50s. It's not done. It's not done unless it was just absolutely plummet. I'd say a retest of 121 at the most. But what I want to talk about today, or at least tonight, just on this play, is there was a lot of people that I listened to who I was listening to talk about their positions in a firm. And one thing that I noticed is that, and don't feel attacked because it's more than one person, and it's a habit of a lot of people. Also, if you guys are on TikTok right now and you're tuning in with us, the link is in the bio for the YouTube, so you guys can actually see the chart and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for leaving likes here. I do appreciate it. We're gonna take your guys' charting requests and all that other stuff, so slam that like button. I do appreciate it. But okay, so we talked about this before, but I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share it as many times as I have to so that you guys can implement this in the future as potential target ranges. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to make this really simple. Okay. So, you could almost, and you probably, some of you with the math eyes are probably already seeing what I'm about to show you. So, if I was to measure, right, the distance between here and there, right? You're going to get about the same range as you did on a previous breakout. So that was a pop off of this zone of 78.25. And so you're just a few hairs below that. And I'm actually curious really quickly. I want to see this if it's in range of about the same move. So we'll move it from there. Okay, so that's a little scary. So that is, and usually I would go from this target here as your more moderate target. But on a firm, from its news, from its earnings date, you can see these monumental pushes that it takes. And this one running from 69 all the way to 104. Now, these parabolic moves are hard to comprehend. And I was talking to um, uh, one of our one of my Patreon members and Discord members. We had he called me and we talked about like like how some things will just continue to run, and I brought up the example of Zoom because Zoom was one of those stocks, guys, that it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Nobody could believe that this $60-$70 stock was $588 in a matter of what felt like weeks, and it was hard to find targets. It was hard to convert, like where do we take it from here, et cetera, et cetera. And so when you have something like a firm that is really moving really strongly, it has a lot of momentum behind it. It has a lot of sentiment behind it, and I also think that it has a lot of big players behind it. But looking at this, if we were to use the same logic here, right? Let's go and release the chart. Okay, so we could see, I have 145 here, and I love when it's a psychological number. When it lines up with a psychological number, it's amplifies that for me. I see stars. So in my opinion here, with this target finding method, right, that seemingly lines up with each and every wave. So if we count on this to move cyclically, even if we wanted to just simply stay here and measure it from there, you're still going to get that same. Here you even get 150. But regardless, so 145, 150, that's a decent range. So when you have a stock that's moving like this, the idea is to not settle into a contract or like a little bit here. This is one of those plays where you don't need anything else. Like you don't have to play anything else. You think you're the first person to do that? Wow, extremely positive individual coming in here. Make sure to DM me, dude, if you ever need some help or wanna talk about how bitter you are. My goodness, just trying to help people who are brand new, brother. Sorry, this wasn't about you when I started it. Sorry, TikTok be wild sometimes, guys. Wild. So anyway, that's one method of finding a target there, and of course, volume is the number one thing here, and you can see that we pick up volume really well, especially towards the end of the day when we made that second push. So whenever the main point here, guys, is whenever you're taking a position on a stock and it has this type of momentum and it's moving really well, it's good to focus in on it. Even if you do end up taking profit or something like that, this whole range is where like buying a 10 lot or buying 5 contracts, you should have certain targets. And as long as you, and I remember you guys should remember that we set certain stop losses on a firm right when we entered, and a firm bounced right off of them. And another thing, let me see really quickly. Yeah, so that was exactly that's a good method. Also, if you guys are in what screen do you use for seeing stock tickers? um what screen do you what do you mean, what screen do I use for seeing stock tickers? Like a screener? Real estate hustle, do I use volume profile? Yes, I do periodically here and there. The main point, everyone, is stay off the 5 minute. All right, and look for strength on these higher time frames. If you're day trading, this was a day trade. All right, you got to wipe that scalp mindset from your. Stop thinking scalp when you're doing day trade. And just one more comment, just because I know a lot of people have been struggling with this. If you have a strategy that works for you, feels natural, is working for you, don't deviate from that until you feel like you could do it in your sleep. You can scalp if that's part of it. If you have a long position and part of your strategy is to scalp underneath it, whatever that may be, stick to it and don't overcomplicate it. And just because you hear other people getting into things, concentrate and focus. So, anyway, who is the lady in my profile picture? That's Nancy Pelosi. What do you mean by stick to day trade versus scalp? A scalp is when somebody, for the most part, is in options is going to use a shorter expiration contracts, and they're going to be buying a lot of contracts in that move in order to capitalize. You can capitalize on a 5 minute candle, and you don't have to stay in as long. So you're trying to capitalize on a smaller move and with a bigger return. And that's kind of, and then as far as program, this is Tradingview. So how many charts can you have open on free view? Can you show how many multiple charts, how to set those alerts? So I think I can like do infinite chart or however many charts. I can do all sorts of charts. That is disturbing. I could never trade like that. My screen's too wide. So 8. I can have 8 charts. If that was your, I don't know if that was your question. How many charts can you have open on a free? I can have multiple windows open. So I sometimes I have like 16 charts open at a time. Also, I did not know this, y'all, but I can share my charts and I can send it. So check this out. I can go up here, sharing. Everyone with a link can view and copy my chart. I haven't had anybody do it yet, but I'm gonna try it out. So as I chart your guys' tickers, I'm gonna post them in the YouTube channel, and I will look at POAI, predictive oncology. We'll look at that one first. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're gonna be doing there. So yes, but we can't see it if we don't have the paid version. Drago running it. I guess I wouldn't know. How do I find me on TradingView? Simple Stacks Investments. It's pretty easy. Which, yeah, we're gonna take a look at them. All right, so besides a firm and a few other different trades, I did short Tesla today. That was fun. I did buy a little bit of Wish. I'm holding on to that Wish equity. We did give Roblox another slap, and those calls went in the money. So we had a nice break right here. Roblox went and cruised right into that 83.15. Pretty sure everybody got out, and then it just pulled back from there. That one will be on watch tomorrow for a possible pop off support right here, or B, a breakthrough support. So if we don't have, wait, what? How do we find you? What are you talking about? And how to set those alerts, please. Okay, so if you want to set an alert on TradingView, you line up your line with wherever you're trying to set an alert, or you hover over the line that you want to, and you left click on it. If you guys are trying to find any of my pages, the link is in the bio. Simple Stacks Investments, all that other good stuff. Sava, a couple of our people in our chat played Sava today. Yeah, I do have indicators for swing traders. I have great indicators for swing trading because that's pretty much all I do. view on stock ticker DNA. I looked at that before, and it is not looking good, buddy. I don't know anything about it, and that thing looks crazy. So, um, alrighty. Again, if you guys are on TikTok and you guys want me to take a look at your tickers, it's going to be easier for you to hop into YouTube. So hop in there and leave a little comment and a like, and I'll take your guys' chart request. So okay, so we got Roblox. I will go over my setups tomorrow morning, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'm probably, of course, still going to be watching a firm, whether it's up for a pullback or for a continuation. I also will be watching Roblox and Lulu again, potentially tomorrow. So, alrighty. We limited to 3 day trades. If we could scalp, would that count as a day trade? Yes, that would absolutely count as a day trade. Can I analyze Saba? Yep. If you guys have any chart requests on TikTok, I will take those on the YouTube. How to reach you? Just shoot me a DM on Twitter. It's probably a good way to reach me, or Instagram. But if you guys have any chart requests, I will take them on YouTube if you guys type them in the YouTube chat. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get to it. So we've got starting with where'd you go? This POAI. All right, so predictive oncology. We're gonna go here to the 4 hour. See if we can't clean that up. No, we're gonna stay on the daily with this one. All right. So you got some messy looking wicks right here, but you did break downtrend. That's pretty obvious. And there's your level right there. Obvious little price consolidation here. So you do have a nice pop here. You have an engulfing candle on the daily, so you had this little doji, almost doji here. You engulf that, so there's a good chance that you may see continuation into the 125, maybe even 140 level tomorrow. This obviously is a ticker that responds to sentiment or news. You can see that it picks up a lot of volatility after earnings, excluding this. So my opinion here is if it does have the chart sets of the news type look, then I would expect either A, consolidation here, or B, a retest of the very same level, and then a breakout from there. But it looks pretty good. Okay, so PLTR. That was the next one. Okay, so you had a question about shorting PLTR, and man, I think somebody actually mentioned this to me today that PLTR ended the day at my channel top, and sure as shit it did. Sorry, my throat's kind of hurting. My kids are getting sick, so I just keep getting free viruses. Get into SPL before it's too late. Bench God K. All right, if you say so. If you guys have any, thank you guys for the likes, but if you guys want to hop on the YouTube, that's where we're at right now. Leave your request in the chat. So top resistance here on PLTR. This is where I'd like to go to the 1 hour and kind of investigate further. So it does have the potential double top look, but it's just as easy for you to potentially set up something of this nature, right? So you could end up having some sort of flag and then a breakout from there, or anywhere below 28.20, basically $28. I would say right here 28. If you drop below that, then you more than likely will be play off of that double top and continue to the downside. So I would take a short at 28.15 and then add to it below that. So BOXL, I love that stock. Sava, yes, we'll look at Sava. We'll look at ATER. If you guys want to go ahead and type those in the YouTube channel for me, I will go ahead and chart those here relatively soon. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory on PLTR. Basically above 29.30, we can potentially look for this to blow this channel out. We've seen that happen, and go and head up for that $30 gap fill. So that's kind of what I'd be anticipating there. Thank you guys on TikTok for hitting that like button. I do appreciate it. So you can probably do a little bit better job. Hey, look it, it's me. Um, all right, how's it going, everybody? All right, so we got I sold my plate calls and equity today, or PLTL calls. Sold my SPY call today, one night. Ooh, nice job, Darren. Um, let's see here. Thank you guys. I appreciate that, Hampton Forest. Appreciate those likes. So basically, this is let the trade come to you type setup. Nice push today. Not really seeing much of response from the MACD or really much of reaction from the RSI. So watch list again. I will send you. In fact, if you guys want to hop on the YouTube, I will actually copy my watch list and post it in the chat. And so what I'm going to do here, for those of you who don't have this chart, you guys can try it out, but I'm going to go ahead and copy this chart. See if it did it. All right, check that out for me, guys. See, tell me if it works. There you guys go. I wonder if I could do it in the TikTok. Maybe you guys can do it. Okay, so that's kind of my diagnosis there. How did you sort your watch list by sector? Ooh, you like that? Sorry. I've got a few weed stocks in my tech stock, so it's not super clean. What you do is, give me 1 second, and I'll remember. So I'm pretty sure if you just go like right here and left click, it says add section, and then yeah, section 1, and then you just do that. What on-demand technical charting course would you recommend? Doesn't have to be free. I'm looking for self-structured, self-paced learning. Let me get back to you on that because I don't have a chart. I have been working on a charting course, but I haven't put it out. But I'll look into it. Funny TikToks. Can I chart Dkng for sure? You got it. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah, the link only works if you have Tradingview. DM me on TikTok and I'll get back to you. I'll find you. There's a lot of people that I like. That I could probably either send you to, or I might just hand you a rough draft or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might have something out, but Ginger Extreme. I gotta answer that request for sure. ENDP. All right, well, we're going to be looking at those. There's a few tickers above you, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at those. So we got PLTR. If you guys have those, Tyler, did you want me to look at Lemonade? If we don't have, yeah, okay. Oh, actually, you are next, Ginger Extreme. ENDP. That's why. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool screen name. All right, so you actually blew out of this pattern. Ooh, no, you didn't. What am I talking about? You extended the wedge. Okay, so let me teach you guys something about wedges. So a lot of the times wedges are going to set up the news. A lot of the times you'll have a stock. Nice job, you made 400% on PLTR. What do I think of Sun L? I'll take a look at it, but I had looked at that chart before. I'm not a fan. It looks like they're trying to get some squeeze going or something like that. So the most simple explanation here is ENDP has a gap to fill on the daily, and that gap ends at around 350. Ginger Extreme. I just like saying your thing. At that point, this is more than likely going to, if it settles that candle there, that daily candle there, it'll hold the gap and hopefully break downtrend. That being said, one thing that you guys can learn about wedges or falling wedges is that any type of wedge will and can extend itself. So that means that if you see a wedge, like we just saw that I had the chart like this, right? So I had the chart like that, I think it was, right? So it was somewhere in there. Wedges oftentimes can just extend themselves. So did you review ENSC? No, I am taking all requests on the YouTube. So if you guys have those requests, hit the link in the bio and I'll take those requests on YouTube. So I have the .com, gingerextreme.com. Well, you can go two ways with that. You can go with plant healings, with maybe your ginger candies, and then I'll leave the other one to you. Or you could do only redheads doing motocross, Ginger Extreme. I could see my fiance's face in the reflection. Okay, so with ENDP, honestly, if you can get solid continuation here, you could throw up your pivot points as well. I don't have my EMAs on. I would say that I like to use the 50 or the 200-day EMA as that target. It's perfectly. It's probably going to hit 435. That would be my nearest target on. And if you're new, guys, you're just tuning in, make sure to check out pivot points. So, but anyway, that's my. You got a wedge. That's a big reversal pattern. So it'd be my goal to try and get above 478, which is the 200-day EMA. You know what's weird about TikTok is I'll have like 100 people in here if I just move the camera angle. Like it'll just be the angle. People are funny. Oh my. All right. Okay, that way I can see it. All right, so we've got ENDP, Roland Warrior, Caesars. Yes. Hey, it hit that target, I think, today, didn't it? Oh, it almost hit 115. So it did hit the R1. That's pretty good. Let's go look at the hourly time frame and see what we got. Oh no shit. Did you hold this or did you take profit on it? How was this whole trade? I would take Deepin, are you in the Discord by chance? The Discord link is open. Hit the link in my bio on TikTok or whatever, and you can still get in there. There are some charting resources in there that I'm going to be posting here really, really soon. Okay, so with Caesars Entertainment, support is here. That's kind of where and this the 50-day EMA. That's kind of where I'd be anticipating Caesars to run. Now that it's had this type of rejection, it's either a retest, which I highly doubt. I don't really think that this is a very common pattern that you would see. But if I look at the hourly, I would and could potentially see a pullback to around that 110 mark with that 50-day EMA coming in there, and then one more push up to around 115. I would say 115.85 on CZR. So, yeah, interesting setup there. But that looks like it's going to end up being a rising wedge. Oh yeah, look at that! Wow, wow, ooh, that is pretty. I love that. I love it. Okay, well, if that wasn't extra verification, I don't know what is. So whatever this top resistance line is, just absolutely slapping the dog piss out of this price action. So back down to this 110, probably head back up to around 115.25 before possibly reversing. Because honestly, you don't want to make these type of moves while you're in an uptrend. So. Oh, Daniel, no dumb questions, man. Remember, I told you, dude, no dumb questions. Even if it's just how do I find you on here. So you can literally just go to the web and type simple, well, not like that, simple stacks, trading view, and I should be the first one up there. Yeah, there I am. All right, so if you guys have requests there on TikTok, thank you guys. If you guys are leaving any likes, I appreciate it. Slam that like button if you guys are enjoying the stream. I do appreciate it. That's all TikTok cares about. They sent me a threat though. I didn't. Snow. I need to look at that actually. Snow has been quiet here for a second. Alrighty, so we got Caesars. We had ENDP. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. How did I sort my watch list by sector? I got that question. I don't have the paid version. Okay, this link only works if you have Tradingview. Well, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so Microsoft, Sophie, and then Microsoft. Sorry about that. And I know it's SoFi. I know. All right, guys. I just speak my own language apparently. Snow has been a roller coaster. Hell yeah, it is. You're in there with Buffett. So I can't tell if this is going to, but I'm honestly thinking it's going to absolutely. I think it might be worth watching tomorrow, and it may be that we get a 3-bar play. We could get a 3-bar play out of this. A 3-bar play would probably happen above 1750. Above 1750, you could see another push. I would say 1850. 1850, maybe. You still have, well, you don't have a gap to fill there, but you do have a broken down trend. And I know that the price target raise was there, but I could see it around $21. $20.75. Okay. So that's Sophie. Hey, could you do that? You don't need to. Oh. Oh, the line? Yeah. Oh, I didn't need to. Okay. In the fan. Sorry. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, so we got Sophie. Can I do Costco? Absolutely, yeah. A firm forming a bullish pennant. Average investor, go to the beginning of the charting session here. Just rewind it a little bit, and you'll see. Are you asking me to do gold, or are you giving me a compliment? Let me know. Ooh. Yeah, of course, I got you. But I can definitely see the 140s on a firm. Asking, okay, got you. No dumb questions. Why not YOLO one stock that you feel is going to test resistance? Because if you're wrong, you're wrong all the way, and you never even have a chance to do anything else. You don't want to take away your future opportunities. So, I don't use a SMA, but I will go take a look at that cross. All right, so we have Microsoft. I would say a firm tomorrow is actually worth setting a lot of alerts on. So maybe, and I would watch it in pre-market. I would be up early for this one for any equity play. 1745. Yeah, I'm gonna set lots of alerts on that one. Question, is charting the same concept? Yes, Daniel. Absolutely. All right, so we got that. We got Microsoft and Costco coming next. All right, so I'm bearish on Microsoft, slightly, but I do think that we're going to see potentially one more bounce. So Microsoft has a great setup on a lower time frame. So you've got a 15-minute rising wedge. So regardless of how this plays out, because we've seen the Qs and SPY have the exact same pattern, and they pushed up today. So if we double our screen here, split screen here, we go look at Qs. My throat's starting to hurt. We also filled the gap today, mind you, on the Qs, right? So not only that, on the Qs, we're pretty close to what could be a potential downtrend, maybe. What I'm anticipating to potentially be a downtrend here. So, all right. Anyway, so with Microsoft, tomorrow above 300, somewhere in this range, $300.50, you could actually see a pretty good move, maybe even to 303.50s. Jim, if you want me to, if anybody wants me to take any of your guys' stock request here on TikTok, I'm on YouTube right now, so if you guys want to take a look at that, um, that's where I'm taking all of these requests. But anyway, we have that rising bear flag. Thank you, Jim. I do appreciate that. I will take a look at that. Thank you. So rising wedge, bear flag, if you will. So basically below the 50-day EMA, 298.50, and this will likely drop back down to the downside. My target there would be 296.85. Yes, you should absolutely go to YouTube. When the day trade halt do you sell? Not all the time. It depends on if it's what kind of halt it is, and depends on why it was halted. And that's why I use Benzinga Pro. Link in bio for YouTube. Tradingview. Yeah, of course. Okay, so above 365, 380, watch this one to pop. Yesterday's high would be where I would add 301.50 for the next trip to 302.50. Microsoft could make a last and third and final run up there. We'll see what happens. But you have your targets to the up and the downside there. So I'm highlighting this one. I like that setup. Tradingview. Asan, if you want me to take a look at Asan, just type it. Make sure you guys type these in the chat. Type them in the chat on YouTube, and I will make sure I get to them. All right, so we've got Microsoft there. Next one is Snow. Snow, moving like the crack. Okay, oh my God. All right, we're going to have to dig into the. This one's moving like it's 1960s. Yes, please. So this looks like an obvious correction. I can't imagine that would be support, but maybe. So this is actually a good opportunity to start building a handle. So you have a cup, there is the potential for a handle, but there also is, and I'm going to head out to the weekly to verify this. Yeah, so there is. I would say that is your most likely setup is to consolidate at this 321 level, maybe even retrace back into support. Honestly, supports at around 299.40, right? So you're kind of close. That's kind of what I would be anticipating for Snow. But if I'm wrong and it decides to clear, the clear is going to happen above yesterday, basically this high right here, 328, 330. And that's kind of where you're going to be watching Snow to move to the upside. But there is definitely a possibility for a handle to form here, where however that may look. So um, can you tell us the indicators that I use? Absolutely. I use the 20, the 50, and the 200-day EMA. And I also use the 500 HMA. I use the 9-day MA and the VWAP. I also have a whole ribbon indicator. Each one of these is used for a different strategy, so I'll bring them in and put them off whenever I need them or looking at them. J Watch, I don't even know if I should repeat that. A haters. I already did Microsoft on YouTube. You can rewind the chart, rewind it, and take a look at that breakdown that I just did on Microsoft. Make sure you guys type your ticker request in the YouTube chat, and I will take a look at them here. All right, so we've got snow here. I want to give you a little look at the hourly. There's a very obvious resistance right here that you fell out of. This is a rising wedge right here, kind of ugly. You are showing a bit of resistance where you're at now, but honestly, snow's looking pretty weak. So you may just very gently go fill your gap and then fall and pull back down as well. So something on snow. All right. Microsoft, Costco, snow, Cost. Yeah. Did I do Costco? Did I already do Costco? I feel like I'm tripping. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so if I didn't, oh well, we'll just do it again. So on Costco's honestly daily time frames showing a little bit of weakness. We had earnings today. Earnings held up and pushed up against that 50-day EMA. Honestly, y'all, this looks like it might fake people out to the upside. We'll take it with a grain of salt as it comes. Go to the hourly time frame, and you can kind of see what I'm seeing here. This looks more like a bear flag than anything else to me. To me. I'm moving on. You know, Mr. Chris, you never DM me, dude, about your Discord thing, dude. I don't know why. You should definitely do that if you have a chance, man. Still available if you want it. Anyway, so here on Costco, either one of two things. I'm not sure if I'll take a look at Piton. Drop that request in the chat. So either A, you consolidate here with a symmetrical triangle and you take it above 459.35 to the upside on the rejection of that very same level. You would likely take that one below. I would maybe start an entry for a short 450 is going to be rough. But if you pull back and you have a catalyst, you just had earnings today. So if it's going to happen, it's going to happen after earnings. So anywhere to the downside, you could end up dropping, and I have the target at 442. So what do I think about APPL stock? Are you talking about Apple? What's up, everybody? Okay, so we got Costco. We got that range there. Can I please do RHE? Make sure to type those requests in the chat. Regional health properties. So it's really bad. If it's healthcare, it's all news, always. and not much else. All right, so it looks like you got a channel. So whether you want to call this a standard deviation channel or not, interesting. Okay, so looks as if you have a little deviation channel here. Looks like you're gonna go hit 1245, but looking at the wicks on this, it pumps and it dumps and it pumps and it dumps, and until it has news that will get it to stop dumping, honestly, this is just another one of those setups, and you can see that here. Uh, it continuously pumps and dumps, and it's always funny because it gets to right around the area where people last FOMO'd into the trade, and they get stuck holding the bag, and they get hopeful, and they start adding, and then it ends up rejecting the same level that they held it at before. FOMO'd into the trade, and they get stuck holding the bag, and they get hopeful, and they start adding. Oops, I echoed. All right, so that's REH. What's up? View SOS. Take a look at it. Thank you guys on TikTok. If you guys like the stream, make sure to hit the like button. All right. Okay. So, what is that indicator on the QQQ? I'm sorry. What was it? Which one? I've got pivots. I've got the whole ribbon indicator. What are you looking at? Let me know what you're talking about. Are you live trading here tomorrow morning? Thanks, Ellie. Raul, why? Why did you say that? Are you saying Eli or Ellie? Are we live trading here tomorrow morning? Probably. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow morning. So make sure you guys hop on tomorrow morning. You really want to take one of my calls? Me too. When are we deciding to enter a swing trade? What time frames do we use for swing trades? And to not make complicated for beginners, do we use MACD, RSI, and any other indicators? That's a great question. So when you're deciding to enter a swing trade, normally the time frames are going to fluctuate between the 4 hour and the daily to get an idea of what the daily setup. So for example, a firm, we had this daily setup, right? And then we were looking at the hourly for what the setup potentially looked like, and it was showing strength right here above those bullish moving averages. So honestly, for me, I use the 20 and the 50 and the 200-day EMA. I like the 9-day moving average on the daily. I'll also use the pivot points to speculate potential all-time high targets past all-time highs. On top of that, VWAP is always number one. I use the TTM squeeze. A lot of times when this firing will occur, you can anticipate a relatively decent move. I know I'm going over a lot. Volume, number one, always. I use the volume moving average as well, so that way I know, when we have unusual volume, and you can set an alert on that as well. I do use the RSI. I don't lean on it on lower time frames too much, but for higher time frames I can. And I usually will go look at where previous rejection points on the RSI for that stock had been. And yes, I do, and sometimes use the MACD. So, all right, if you guys are on TikTok and you guys are digging the stream, don't mind leaving some likes. I do appreciate that. If you guys want to hop on the YouTube though, it's going to be a little bit easier to see us there. So, um, so you know what I'm looking at in a firm? I think that we dropped to our 50, 120.65. All right, I'm gonna short a firm to 160.20 or 120.50, 120.60, and then see if I can't buy the dip right there. Sorry, I just got that idea. The next one is Twitter. Oh wait, hold on. Dkng. No, it is Twitter. Kanchala Mudiralal. Did I say that right? Probably not. Yeah, so people in the chat, I think Heck Diesel, one of our other admins, it's not just me in the Discord, but one of the other admins crushed this call. Nice breaking downtrend here. This is actually going for what is one of my favorite setups. So don't be surprised to see a small pullback on Twitter after this EMA crossover, but that's exactly what I like to see. This 9, 20, and 50-day EMA crossing over the 200-day EMA is one of my favorite swing trading strategies. View, I'm up 160 cents for December call. Should I sell it now or wait? We'll take a look at it. Just give me a second to get through these and hop on the YouTube here. So anyway, I would not be surprised if Twitter went and tapped that $68 level, but I wouldn't anticipate it moving much higher after that. And I would probably speculate seeing some type of pullback, even if it's just a simple B test of that 66.55. But that's kind of what I would be anticipating there. So, nice breaking downtrend today, though, like I said. What time frames? Yeah, swing trading. And what for day trading? The hourly and the 15 are going to be my day trading focuses. I know what the daily looks like, though. Day for day trading, usually the 1 minute five. Scalping the 1 and the 5 minute, which is day trade, but like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Dkng. This one rejected the top of its channel. We talked about that. This is its new resistance. I'm not quite sure how this is going to end up playing out, if it'll end up hitting a trend line right here, or if this ends up being the new consolidation pattern. So around 45.75 was probably where this thing's going to end up being a buy. Watch for a retest of 55. But then from there, you're likely going to move, continue the downside. So actually, Dkng, expect for Dkng to bounce and go to $54 tomorrow, potentially, before seeing another rejection. Chest hurt. APPL. I will absolutely take a look at that in just a second. All right. So Dkng, Amazon. I already have this one charted. Downtrend here. I'll be honest with you. So you didn't quite. You're going to go fill your gap. So you have a gap to fill on Amazon to 34.52. At that point, right, you are going to be approaching downtrend. So if you take a look here, that's what you look like. So don't be surprised if you see one more test of support, but otherwise you're going to be looking for the next breakout past that gap fill. So yeah, I know. I do not trade live on YouTube every day. I mostly trade in my I trade in my Discord the longest, and Power Hour both sessions, but the morning session is traded a lot of the times periodically. Why are people retracting their messages? But Periodically. What indicators? I use the 20, 50, and 200 EMA, the whole ribbon indicator. I use the RSI, volume, TTM squeeze, and MACD. I used to use pivot points here and there. 500 HMA as well sometimes. That's my favorite. That's my favorite little random ass line. Okay, QS Jack. QS is actually on the watch list today. In fact, let me hold on. Let me retweet the stream really quickly. If you guys are on YouTube and you guys have a ticker that I've charted, you guys don't have to, but if you guys want to retweet the session, I do appreciate it. That's awesome. So, Art by Chris, dude, I got your message on YouTube. Hit the link on TikTok or wherever in my bio and get into the Discord and shoot me a DM, dude. Do that ASAP, my guy. Talk to Adam Havoc, the other cat who got in on the last one, man. He'll let you know how he feels about his experience so far. So I'm actually gonna post a video on that. So he's a cool guy, man. We got to we had a couple drinks in the Simple Stacks Lounge. That sounds a little sus. And after hours, so it was cool to talk to him. All right, so let's keep it trucking. We got Amazon build up in this pin here, so you're gonna want to let this trade come to you above 34.60. You could see a push up and go fill that gap. Still got a little bit of that gap to go. Otherwise, watch for this trend line to be broken. So hopefully funny TikTok saw that. Can you do Bitcoin? Yeah, let me make sure I get everybody's request. But yeah, absolutely, I'd love to do Bitcoin. We could chart Bitcoin. I'll chart whatever. I'll chart them all. Hold on, where is this? I gotta show you guys this. Where is it? Oh, maybe not. No, here it is. Look at this. Look at this chart, guys. It's coming. Maybe. Never mind. It's gone now. Damn it. It was really funny. It was a really hilarious chart. I posted it in our TikTok. So, all right, in our Discord. But all right, so let's keep it moving. I can't find it right now. We have Amazon. We did snow. Can I do hail or rain? Is that a joke? That's pretty funny. Spider can show smart mobility ETF. And then what is Rain? Rain Industries, Rain Therapeutics. Okay. Please inform me what the hell this Spider is. What the hell is this? There you go. That was about the easiest chart I've ever done in my life. Look at that thing. That's hot. That was like 30 seconds. So right, falling wedge here. Watch for a break above the 50-day EMA, 56.85. You're gonna test $58, and then hopefully you can get a breakout from there. So, that's hail for you. I don't know. Y'all are in high school trading, dude. That's so crazy. Why are we getting comments subtracted? Rob, want to know what that man said. All right, so we've got Amazon, hail. You need to enable sharing or publish the charts for us to see and copy your chart settings. So I did. Do you have Roxana? Do you have that? Do you have TradingView? Because I can do that. I can post this in there. Someone click on that if it let me know if it works though. I'll do spy here in just a second. You do not. Okay. I mean, I could always tweet them out. This is TradingView, yes. I could tweet. Yo, my nose. I got allergies bad right now. Okay, the link didn't work. How do I feel about PLTR puts? I would wait for confirmation. Wait, go back to the beginning of the video. I already did that one, Darren. What's up, Court Snowden? BNTX. All right, we'll check it out. All right, we're moving along here. The whole ribbon, HULL. So we got QS and Sava. Everybody wants to know about Sava. Real quick, I'm gonna restart this stream real quick. Go hop in the stream page. Who'd you hit? Gosh. Just hit a lot of like buttons. Or else. All right, so QS, I tell you what, I had a little bit of FOMO on this one because even though I got a firm, this was another one of those plays that I felt it, I talked about it, I knew it was holding that level, and I'll teach you guys something else. So normally when I'm looking at a pullback of it doesn't matter what the time frame is, my rising wedge is going to be the height, the farthest length. That's going to be the pullback from the top. So if we go and pull that back, look at this, check this out. So pretty much right on the money. So you get a little bit of a range there, but that's exactly, you actually have buyers step up even sooner. So you don't even move there. But that's usually what you'll see. This isn't a trend-setting reversal pattern, but a profit-taking, oftentimes reversal pattern. Also scare buyers out. But you don't end up reversing out of it. You trade up because buyers are stubborn. Actually, that's really funny that it's set up like that. But anyway, so we pulled back, we tapped that level. US is getting great news. If you guys don't follow my Twitter, make sure you do because I'm literally tweeting live news every day. Every day. If you guys aren't in our Discord, I'm literally typing like live news all day, tweeting it. So every day. If you guys aren't, thank you. I got sent for perfume. Zero Apathy said I stank. I know I heard that. Jay Hizzy, what's up, man? Why'd you delete your comment, my guy? So anyway, with QS, what? Yeah, I know. I told him to come in here. What's up, Starboy? Hop on the YouTube, dude, if you want to watch. But anyway, so let's check out QS on a lower time frame. Chart AMC. All right, I'll do it. QS, so 9-day moving average, right? Pulled back. We're holding the 9. We're going to want to go up to that high of day. You had a really, really big move, though. So after a big move like that, you want to watch for a retracement. $26 is where I'd watch for a pullback and a bounce. So that's if I was watching there. We'll go ahead and look. Yo, I'm trying to trade options below 10. Can you show me how to screen them? Below $10. Got you. It's almost like market cap. You can do that by market cap. All right. Well, AMC has a micro gap sitting at 43.38, dude. And that goes up to 43.88. I have this one on a daily. It's still at a daily broken down trend. So you're still above that daily, like right there. So look at that. So you're kind of bottoming out right now. The goal would be to pull off an inverse head and shoulders. So you have the shoulder here, the head here, and the shoulder there. And I don't know if you can see that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, hold on. Let me flip the mirror. So that right there can play out to look like an inverse head and shoulders, right? That's only if you get above 41.50. Above 41.50, the first target's 43.35. Second target would be 45.25. This did come out of a rising wedge reversal. So hopefully you do get that bounce. There's the rising wedge right here. Oh, it actually, never mind. It faked out. Ooh, how nasty is that? Market makers are disgusting. They only want one thing. It's disgusting. But anyway, lastly, I would go and take this downtrend, dude, and pull it right here. And there you go. So you are right up against downtrend. You're going to want to get above the 50-day EMA. Hopefully you can see that. But if you can make an inverse head and shoulders, you'll go and retest 43.21 and hopefully crush that. But we're on YouTube, dude, if you want to have any other requests. Actually, you know, AMC, if it shows any bit of strength tomorrow, would actually probably go and fill that gap. 43.85. Still a little bit of a gap there to fill. Let's please. Hold on, I got a few other ones to check out. 44-cent gap, $44 gap fill. No way. Where's the gap? This right there. It says 43.89 unless I'm tweaking. Or you see a different gap. Where's the 44? I'm looking at the 5-minute or the hourly time frame. Where are you at? You're on the daily time frame. That's why. Yeah. So same thing. So if you have any type of strength, and you know what's dope about that, Starboy, is the 9-day moving average on the daily is perfectly lined up. So whenever you're going up, you want to be above a bullish moving average, like the 9, the 20, or excuse me, the 9, the 6, one of those, right? On the downside, anytime you fall, you're going to go retest it. And especially if there's a gap and the 9-day moving average is above that gap, the chances of you bouncing are pretty high. So a gap fill to $44 to get to that 9-day moving average is probably just based on technicals, probably not outside of the question. So cool, dude. Is that what you're watching tomorrow? Well, I know you can't. I'm just messing with you. All right, Sava. Yeah, Starboy in here. I told him to slide through. They can't believe it, dude. I don't wish bad on anybody, man. I just want everybody to win. I want us all to eat. I'll be here for we're trading live tomorrow. Not me and him, but I'm trading live on YouTube tomorrow. Try music by Kernisha. Okay, send that link to me, everyone. Oh, the link worked? Hell yeah. Cool. What's up? BNTX. I do have a Twitter. Link is in the bio. All right. So check out bio and see right here. We already went through Microsoft. If you want to check out Microsoft, I can't say your name, bro, because I feel like I'll get someone will record that, and that'll be the end of that. But I would highly recommend, homie. No, just hop on the YouTube. We did that just a little bit ago, so go check that out. Been watching you for a couple weeks. I want to commend you on how you deal with everyone courteously and with patience beyond working your own business. You help others professionally. Damn, dude, you make me cry. Thank you. That was really nice. I really appreciate that. Give me a second. So, how do we choose our touch points when we do wedges? What do you mean by that? How do we, usually if you're talking about like off of wicks, so sometimes you have to see through the noise, but for the most part, you wanna look for the most respect. So when we're charting on BNTX, you'll notice that I'm running it off of these wicks. I'll look at UTS, Limbo Stick. Your name's cool. Anybody watching right now, link in the bio. If you guys want your charts tickered or your tick, what the hell? If you want your tickers charted, go hop on there, and I will take a look at your charts. So, but anyway, you want to look for the most respect. So right here, you'll notice as I run it down, you get a wick there. You get two bodies off of the candle. So a lot of the times you'll see wicks. So if you go to the Roblox, Roblox is a good example of having to see through the noise. At one time, right, there is a lower time frame support right here underneath. This is lower time frame, but you had to see through the noise. And so you had to go look at the daily. We ended up breaking through that support and we're now retesting it. That's actually where we rejected today. So how do I send you a pic of my chart? Because I don't know YouTube. It's TikTok or tweet it to me and I'll tweet you back a chart if I can see it. Tweet me a chart and I'll tweet it to you if I have time. NLG is popping. San Francisco city streets. All right, bet. GBTC, any and all requests on YouTube, my friends. Anyway, so BNTX, sorry. With that, looking and having to see through the noise, that's kind of what you have to do there is just find the most respect. So wicks, bodies, for the most part, on like daily time frames, you can chart off of the wicks. But like I said, it's going to be one of those things where you're looking for the most respect. So this chart is supposed to go up, or what's the deal with BTNX? So what I was going to explain here is there's a if you just base it off of the three tap theory, right? So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It's really nice. Thank you. For the most part, um three touches of resistance, right? And we want to see a break. Someone just said daddy chill. Okay. So above 367. I think moderator our Starboy is here, yeah. But 375.67. If you tap resistance for the third time and reject, you're going to go back down to the 50-day EMA at 327.1. And from there, I would probably speculate that you will fall back down to around 287 and revisit this daily support. This is a pretty bearish setup right here, I will admit. The only hope you have is to possibly inverse head or not bottom out, make a rounded bottom, and curl up to the top, which would likely be fueled by some type of news catalyst. So, he may have dipped. They're making the Pfizer vaccine, so then watch for a bullish break at that mark. So I would say 370.50 above that mark. So that's where you would look for that pattern break there. All right, so let's keep it going. Thank you guys on TikTok. If you guys are leaving likes or whatever the case may be, I appreciate that. I'm going to turn off this because I think it's messing with my charts. Hold on. It should start. Hey, y'all need a bath. So 3 taps of resistance is bad. Generally, that can only be countered by some news update. There you go. A 0 pat. There you go. So on the next tap, you either want to break. If you reject, that's bearish. That's absolutely correct. That's exactly right. Zero Pathy said what he just said. What charts are you using? I'm using Tradingview. All right. So actually, that might be a good put long, but we'll see here. All right. What do we got next? We got Hood. Hopefully, I didn't miss any of you guys' charts, but I think we got Hood next. Hood was gas, dude. I think we get a 3-bar play. I think we get a 3-bar play on Hood. So hourly setup. Oh, me and stocks. I've only traded 1 day this week. Just joining. Have you hit SPY yet? Nope. Thoughts on Wall Street bets? LOL. I just want him to help people. Everybody though, not just the people who can keep up. It's limbo stick. You didn't put it in the chart, my guy. I appreciate that. Limbo stick. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm about to dig into your bag of chips, dog. Pause. So you got it actually could be a bullish pennant, but the daily is where you could see you absolutely could, and I don't have an example to show you guys here, but let me those of you in the Discord here, let me see if I can do this. Because I want to show you guys this a 3-bar play. How about this? If you're in the Discord, can I wonder if I can chart that. Damn, I can't. How can I do this? All right, if you're in the Discord, I'm gonna post this. So take a look at the Discord in the live trading, or actually I'll do it in announcements so everybody can see it. So go look at that. That's gonna be a 3-bar play, and let me share this with you guys on my YouTube. 1 second. Yes, 1 second. I want to make sure you guys see this. So, excuse me. All right, so I don't know who that is. All right, so let's. So that play right there, right? And that's the only way I can show you right now. But that would be what I would anticipate, right? So, and that's kind of, I'm going to tweet that on, or tweet it as well. So you guys have that. Oh, shit. I don't even have a printer. Stop it. Okay. So that's what a 3-bar play is, what I'd be watching for tomorrow. And then if you look at the hourly, you do have what looks to be a bullish pennant. I think this is bullish. I think you might even in pre-market make a new high around 47.37. But Hood is likely going to be on the watch list tomorrow. It does have a good setup. And it's one of those ones where if it doesn't go the way that we want it to, it's going to be easy to identify and easy to not trade. So, all right, y'all. Let's keep it gas. Let's do Utz brands. Y'all know those chips ain't that good. All right. All right. So, boom, bada bing. Utz. might do the thing. That's a falling wedge, my boy. And that is a reversal pattern. So one or two things is going to happen here. And it actually might be a good small account play. So those of you with small accounts, eyeball this to short below 1745. Below 1745, if you don't hold this level at 1765, below 1750 and 1745, I would watch UTS to drop down to 1575. 1575. That's a small account play. I'm going to watch that now. Also, those of you who took that XPVE play that I left for small accounts the other day, that play ended up being really good. I didn't even take it. I was busy, but yeah, great. Yeah, if I missed your ticker, please just drop it below, guys. I'm sorry. There's a ton of I have ADHD. That's it. I've lost focus on the or I've lost track of where we were at. Market, please. You want me to chart the whole market? That's a tall order, my boy. Of course, of course. SPY. Let's look at SPY because that's probably really important, right? And Tesla. So I already have SPY pretty much wrapped up as far as like what I was looking for today. So today, and I actually was excited to share this chart with you guys. So I noticed today that we blew a bearish pattern. So where I was anticipating SPY to drop below 438 and maybe go test 437, which I tell everybody, I'm not biased. I don't come into the day with like an absolution of like I am absolutely going to like this is going down. Like I am going to short it. Like I'm unless you're a market maker, you should always be unbiased and have a plan to either side. Period. So with that being said, and I'm going to go ahead and hold you guys on TikTok. That sounds a little sus, but so there's SPY. All right. So you break to the upside, and you actually pulled back and retested the 200-day EMA and the look at these candles, y'all. How cool is that? So my resistance was correct, and what you would possibly be looking for here is either A, back below 442. This is one of the most disgusting fake outs of all time. 444 was my target. All right. Costco, Yuhan. I did Costco just a little bit ago. So if you want to go check previously in the chat, that's where I would go look there. So, thank you guys for all the roses, parties, the likes. Thank you guys. If you guys are hitting the like button there in the TikTok, I do appreciate it. If not, I'll make you guys watch my girlfriend or my fiance make clothing. All right, I can just watch that. It's actually pretty interesting. Anyway, all my views jumping up now. So above 440, above 445, above 445, I would be anticipating a test of the downtrend at 446. The downtrend is pretty obvious, guys. It's right here. That's where I'm suspecting 446.35. I already did Twitter. If you want me to, if you want to look at Twitter, it's shit. It's in YouTube. It's on YouTube. I already charted it. So SPY could end up popping tomorrow and going for 446. All right, let's do Bitcoin. Or wait, hold on. Let's do Samba and then we'll do Bitcoin. Let's do stocks first. So make sure we do those. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Court Snowden. Once we take a look at Lucid. Sava, that was the one that we need to look at. Did we already look at Sava? No, we didn't. Okay, Sava. Well, first of all, gnarly pop. News was imminent. That was one of the biggest things here. But you tapped that zone, and I marked this out for you guys. Look where it taps. I marked this out 3 or 4 days ago. Actually, I think it was before that. So you actually break. So what you want to do, and you'll notice that, and this is a key phrase to remember going into the future, guys, is that you wanna let the candle close. All right. If you're scalping on the 5 minute, let the candle close. If you're on the daily time frame and you're looking to take a swing trade, get towards the end of the day right before it closes, right? So you wanna finish it because look at these wicks. I mean, imagine somebody bought here. All right, I'm just letting you. Somebody did. Somebody bought right here. Somebody bought options. Somebody bought calls. Somebody FOMO'd right here, and then right back down to entry. So letting the candle close still provides with more room, but shows you that there's still strength. So Sava to the upside, above, honestly, above this high of day 62.75 with the target of 70.50, 70.50, and there's $100 price target on them right now. All right, so Sava, could that be a fake out on SPY? Absolutely. 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 AMC's already charted Dkng. Roxana. I've said your name like 5 times. No, it's Roxana. I promise. That's the way it's spelled. It's Ruksana. Right, Hayden? Yo, thank you for the fire. I appreciate that. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Alrighty. So anyway, make sure you guys, if you guys are watching on TikTok, I will be trading live tomorrow on YouTube. So might as well go hop on the YouTube now, and hit that subscribe button so you guys will get the alert for tomorrow, 8:30 tomorrow morning. Be up in pre-market, because I will be on early tomorrow. It's Friday. We're gonna make some money. Might be 8:15, maybe 8 o'clock. Who knows? But 8:30 for sure. I am Eastern time. Yes, Eastern time. Sorry. No, no, no. Wait, no, no, not help. Uh, CEI is not. I will not. I don't have nice things to say about the stock. So, but I will chart it for you. You're trading for an hour or so, for about 2 hours. It depends on what the market gives me. All right. Let's keep it moving, guys. We got Lucid. Wait, hold on. We got Sava. We've got we'll look at Bitcoin. I actually think I already have Bitcoin charted. So let's look at Bitcoin. All right. So let's delete all these crazy lines because your boy is lost his gourd. All right. There's that. Near. Okay. Okay. So one of two things. This is actually really funny that it's setting up that way. Oh my god, it's just so easy. I could go. I wish I would have saved my tweets back then when I took a profit at the top on Bitcoin. Rising wedge on Bitcoin all the way up at 60. That's how most of the people in our Discord were able to get out Bitcoin stuff like that. But right here, looks like you're gonna start building a falling wedge. This looks like it's gonna take its time building this falling wedge. So it's not going to happen overnight. It looks like it could extend itself all the way to the middle of October. So more than likely, Bitcoin could go and test 45, maybe the 460s, where that 200-day EMA is before you see your next rejection, going for the third tap, which could be around 37. Now, wild thought. Okay, if we end up falling, right? So if the market ends up seeing some type of correction, you could see Bitcoin, and I don't tell anybody I said this, but you could see Bitcoin possibly down to 26K. That's only because I was looking at a previous support, and I was looking back at where Bitcoin had recovered from previously, and it has recovered those supports. But I'm not a Bitcoin guy, so that's just take this with a grain of salt. But on that daily time frame, it looks like you're building the falling wedge. So watch for a bounce around, I would say 34K at the most. My target would be 37 though. All right, so we got Sava, we got Lucid. Okay, so honestly, this looks like just kind of stalling. This can be a reversal candle. I actually did Hood. Hood is on the watch list, y'all. Right now I've got QS, Microsoft, and Hood, all with potential plays going into tomorrow. I did that on YouTube. I wouldn't even call it beef, dude. We have a strong disagreement on the way that we help people. So, but he came on here and we talked about AMC. So hopefully he makes money on that tomorrow, and the people who follow him do as well. But I wish nothing. I wish nothing for but the best for those guys. Khalid, I'm from the hood. Oh, he's talking about Robin Hood. Oh, DJ Khaled, I'm from the hood. Okay, you're making a DJ. We the best. So here's the deal on Lucid. This is an hourly bear flag. If you want my honest opinion, I would label it as so. That's kind of, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but I would say I would anticipate a setup like that. So wait for that break of support around 25, so the below 25, and I would anticipate for a retest of the previous supply zone around $23. So you the best, Daddy. Oh God, I can't believe I read that. Pause. Why don't I like CEI? I'll tell you why in just a moment. Okay, so Veil, RTA, why keep breaking head, Crypto Seeker. Yeah, for sure. We can take a look at that. All right, so we've got Veil. I think last time we talked about Veil, we talked about the continuation to the downside, did we not? And it fell right through. It fell right through that zone. So now you've got, I mean, I'm looking at the daily, and now you've got a massive gap underneath you. The things that I would be hoping for, in order to see some type of recovery. Why did it? Who is that? I don't remember, but I'll go look at the video and find out why. So 1554, right? 1554. That gap fill. You have a gap fill to 1635. Would FedEx could be a good play? I'll take a look at it. Neo, please, father. Okay, you guys are starting to bond to me, and that's weird. This. You guys are like baby birds with the comments. That's weird. All right. So with Veil, there's a gap to fill. This is TikTok. 1633. If that gap does not get filled, more than likely you'll see yourself down to that hold mark of 14. So usually anytime you're in a strong downtrend, right, you're gonna see a retest. I would anticipate Veil going for a retest at a minimum of 1650 to $17 here. Thoughts on VeChain? If you want me to take a look at like the chart, I can do that. But if you're talking about the fundamentals, no idea. I'm not a crypto guy. So let's see here. Veil, Bitcoin, Costco. We did that one. We did AMC. I have a family, and think I got kicked. Why, Daniel? Oh no, dude. Neo. Did I do Neo? No, I didn't, but I have Neo charted already. So Neo right now is still trading within this channel. It's currently at its linear regression line. So if you have inside of a channel, any type of channel like this, so if I get rid of all these lines for you guys, know they're confusing. So we'll keep it simple. So right here, right? So you have this nice little channel. You've bounced off that middle channel. So either A, you go and you retest your downtrend, which is at $38, or you're going to end up rejecting that the supply zone above you at 36.75, and you could, or more than likely, will continue and drop to a new low around 33.75. So CEI, I'm going to tell you guys why I don't like it. So if you go to the weekly, and I actually have a mark at where Zach Morris tweeted. You can go to the daily if you want to, but it's on the day that Zach decides to tweet about it that it has the most volume that it has ever had in its existence of existing in this existence. And not only that, right? I'm sure it's a great company. They're talking about all the carbon capture technology. Great. Fuel cell companies with almost billions of dollars or millions of dollars and are actually in the process of moving. That's the one where I start to get sketched out, because the fact of the matter is someone's going to get left behind. This is retail. Retail's pumping this up, and the whales are right here. The whales are here. Honestly, I really feel like the whales are down at 40, and this thing is now trading at $2. It is what it is. So, sure, I'll go take a look. I can take a look at Upstart, but let me finish with the YouTube list. All right, I'll do Diz. Hey, what's up, Nicola? Nick. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Doesn't look like I did. No. Okay. Disney's rough. Disney's rough. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you guys. Disney is setting up a pretty bearish formation, in my opinion. So I've got this set up here. So that's about as bearish as it gets. I would like to short. I'd like to short it below 175.75 with the first target of 174.33. But ultimately, I'm looking at this on the hourly, and that looks like a reversal pattern. But, and I'll give you both sides of the coin, but above 178, this will go for a downtrend retest to 179, potentially 180. I'll get there, guys. I'm going down the list. So we've yeah, I've got a lot. All right, that's enough. You had a fight with Luigi, and now I'll be out LAX. All right, guys, on YouTube, I've gotten through all of these, so I'm gonna keep just charting the TikTok ones. Y key, so you guys can kind of tune in here, I guess, too. And if you guys on TikTok want to go look back at any of these requests that you're putting, they're on YouTube, so that's pretty tight. Y key. Okay, so yes, it has already completed a head and shoulders on that hourly time frame. So yes, you have the shoulder, the head, shoulder there, head there, and shoulder here. Made 3K, definitely not fooled. What are you talking about? I don't know what this guy's talking about. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna look at Upstart, my guy. Just give me 1 second. Right here. So at 7:15, you're getting a retest of that head and shoulders level. Excuse me, not 7:15, 7:31. So check that out. Right? Look at all these wicks off of that level. So a rejection of this very same level, 7:30, and you will more than likely head back down to the downside. If you recover and push off of there, then you could blow this pattern out. If you go to the daily time frame, it honestly looks like it trumps everything. So I'd still be betting short on that one, unless it recovers back into this head and shoulders around 750. So 750 would be the recovery mark. Ryan, I appreciate you guys sharing this video on TikTok. That's tight. Isn't that reverse head and shoulders in the past day? Isn't that a reverse head and shoulders? No, this is just a. What are you talking about? So anytime you break a level, you're going to retest it. And that's where people get shaken out of their positions. Now, the only thing that I'm going to argue here is that you have a reversal candle. So you do reverse with a weak doji sitting in the middle of that pattern. And you get a really good daily candle. You honestly have a bullish candle there. And you have a gap to fill at 782. So looking at both sides of the coin, and I'm serious about the mark, above 730, you're going to go ahead for that gap at 784 and $8. So that's where I would be anticipating seeing the push there. All right, so Upstart. Upstart was, I know some people in the chat caught Upstart. This one has been a beauty to play, and honestly, it's about to start consolidating here. So I am anticipating looking at this setup here for a pullback. So not a big one, but a pullback nonetheless. So, oops, there we go. So we had a pretty gnarly fake out here, but this is a rising wedge. So watch for Upstart to pop up, maybe even wick up and hit that. I wouldn't, maybe 750. You could hit 750, or excuse me, 350. Excuse me, dyslexia is crushing me right now. But I would be looking for 346, 347 level, and then potentially a rejection, and then a pullback. It needs a pullback. And my target on a rejection and pullback would likely be, I'm going to set some alerts on this one. In fact, I'm going to make sure I write it down, because I would probably like to take it short, just midterm. So back down to that 318, maybe even to 312 on Upstart to the downside. That looks good. What? All right, so we've got that one. That's a rising wedge right there. When is the pullback, do I suppose? So look for a rejection off of 347.67, or I'll tweet this chart right now if you want me to. Oh shit, yeah, I can just tweet it right there, dude. That's some cool shit. So I'll tweet this real quick. There you go, Ergen Durgan. It's tweeted. It's on my Twitter. Go check it out. So I would look for that rejection at 346.77. If you get a rejection there, I would look at where it's at now as your short entry. So 336.80, below 336.80. Time-wise, you can't really time that. But that's only speculatively, right? So you could actually move higher if I'm wrong, which I'm totally okay with being. If I'm wrong, and we're running off of this wick because it's still a little bit early in this setup to kind of like settle on it, you could go a little bit higher at 350, which is the psychological number, which would be way more amped to potentially see a rejection. So I would say the range between 346.75 and 350 is where you would likely going to see a rejection. So that looks good. I have cost of a science. Yeah, see, cost of a science looks pretty good. Can't stay, but came to say, love you. I love you too, Brody. And Tyrion. I don't know who you are, but I'll find you. No, just kidding. I have no idea. All right, AMD. All right, just keep chatting at me, I guess. Trying to keep track. I have AMD charted already. Gotta chart them. Seriously. So you are at your third test of downtrend right here. You filled your gap to 104. You're retesting the downtrend here. We can go to the 4-hour, verify this setup here, right? You have a doji at the top, doji candle here. Okay, so honestly, at this broken trend line right here, lower time frame trend line, you will likely trend to the downside. So 104.50 to the downside. And honestly, AMD could really, really see if you get a rejection. If you get a rejection. If you don't, and you just pull back a little bit, don't expect a complete dump just if you reject. but you could consolidate here a little bit further. But so far, that's the third cap of resistance. So if you don't go, you're going to fall. So set above 107.50, and this thing starts to gas. Damn, Liam Nelson. Oh. All right. Yeah, you guys on YouTube, if you guys want to hop in or hop off or hop on the TikTok, you guys are welcome, more than welcome to. I'll keep the stream going though for a second. What's the most I've made? 54K. Yeah. So let's see. There's good music on the YouTube right now that you can hear me actually. There we go. Yes, AMD. You got AMD? So AMD is up against downtrend. All right. So above 107. Is it going to help if I go with lighter app? Oh my God, my eyes. I can't do that. Jesus. That hurt. That I can make $1 plus tomorrow for beginners. Hold on one second. What's the one that I was just looking at? What is the one that we did earlier on YouTube, y'all, that I said was for small accounts? Hold on, let me go look up. Oh, Neo and XPVE. Those EVs are really good to play because the relatively cheap premiums. So that's probably a good one to look at. Maybe even taking a look at Wish tomorrow. But honestly, I would just hop on the YouTube live tomorrow morning. And I'll let you know what I'm looking at. But this is my watch list right now. My handwriting is atrocious. There's nothing I can do about that. There's an ant. Why is there an ant on my notebook? That ant, y'all. I'm gonna let him live. But you gotta go somewhere else. That's a strong ass ant. I should have blown him twice. Pause. Utz the chips. Wait, you guys get put? Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Check it out. You guys want to see this? Those of you on TikTok, look at this. See that? Oops, hold on a second. Look at it. Look at Thursday pre-market prep. Thursday night charting. Monday post-market. Tuesday post. Pre-market. Yeah, always. Always. We yuck it up every day. Screen was brighter than my future. Oh my God. Listen to any nail wound? That sounds pretty dark. No, I don't. FSR. All right, what other tickers did I miss? I did look at CEI on YouTube. Go look at YouTube and rewind it. UAL was the next one that I saw. I also saw Starbucks. Okay, so UAL kind of looks like hot dog water, gelatin hot water. It's just so awful what's happening here. So you almost have like a double top and a Head and Shoulders combined. So you got like the head type here, the shoulder here, and the shoulder here. So, yeah, I guess I might as well just leave this YouTube. For my music protection. What do you mean by music protection? No, I feel like I should turn my music off. For your... What do I think of FSR? I'll look at that for you. All right, so let's just keep it moving here. So on UAL, looking at this lower time frame pattern, just like the one that I was talking about earlier on BNTX, this is what I would be anticipating there. So look at right there. There's your support. Bring that up, nice and tight. And it looks like as of today, you may have broken your lower time frame down. Looking at the hourly, a lot of the times, once I get an idea of what the daily setup looks like, I'll go and verify that it has a bullish setup on the hourly. If it does have a bullish setup or a reversal pattern, I am extra stoked about that. So on here, you get a little bit of profit taking here at the end of the day after a really, really strong move. The one thing I don't like is that you left a gap beneath you. I hate gaps. But at this point, below the white line, which is at 47.35 and basically 47, you're going to fall back into this pattern and it's going to fake you out. If you do not, and you hold this white line, I would anticipate making that move to 48.15, 48.25 tomorrow. Can new small accounts trade option premiums only if they don't have the money to buy the shares to sell? Absolutely, but you need to make sure that you're not buying weeklies. Yes, I'm going to get Starbucks right now. Not for real. I actually got to stop drinking coffee. Okay, so this looks like dog water. And has that same rising wedge. I don't know if you guys are noticing a theme here, but everything. Look at that. Oh my God. That's a reversal pattern. So Starbucks right here has a rising wedge. It's also seemingly testing downtrend. So if you pull this up right here, boom, draw that down. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's crazy. Look at that. So more than likely, and in fact, hold on, that's a correction. I'm wrong. Oh my God, I'm right. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's a correction. That's called seeing through the noise. You don't have to chart every candle you see. You look for the most respect. See through the noise. 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wicks, and then you drop, and then guess where you're at right now. Look at that. So blow the pattern. You blow the pattern out at 15.25. And you move to the upside with a potential inverse head and shoulders, potentially. If you do not, and you break to the downside below 114, 113.65, you will continue to move to the downside. What do I think about bros? Always before. Bros, actually, their coffee's done. I actually like Black Rock, but out there in the West Coast. All right, you trade crypto or just hold? I don't really trade it that much. I buy it. I know somebody who's been holding AMD since $11. You know what makes shit easy to hold? Oh, where do I get music from? Right now, I'm just streaming. I'm just on Lo-Fi Girl. That's really it. I'll take a look at bros. Patience, my friends. Hold on. So we got let's do Tesla. If you guys are digging the stream, leave some likes. I appreciate it, guys. Slap that like button. You don't have to slap it. It depends on if you have insurance or whatever on your phone, but you could just tap it. It's fine. I appreciate it. So you got a double bottom here. And honestly, y'all, like this, I was talking about Tesla today with our admin Atlas, because it's not just me who's live every day. It's a couple of us. But this is kind of what I'm seeing here. I would anticipate a push, or honestly, with this rejection, it doesn't look good. But if you can recover and you are at support, so if you go and look at the lower time frame support and you draw that up, you'll notice that we're right there. So that's if you were to go up, you could go look at the 5 minute or whatever you want to. Same thing. Well, come here. So I would be watching for a bounce off of that level to the upside. If you break and you break below 748, you're going to drop down to around 740 flat. At that point, that'll be more than 3 rejections off resistance, and I just couldn't imagine seeing it to the downside. So if you have that charted out, now go to look at the daily though. Do you have that? Do you have this giant channel? So here's the deal, right? This is one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to pop and hit the top of this channel at 775 or 780. Okay, so mark that target, write it down, tweet me if I'm right tomorrow. 780 tomorrow. All right, you got that price target? 780. I'm going to write it down just in case. So that's 70.80 to the upside. To the downside, 735. Those are my price targets for tomorrow. And that's just using a simple drop down to that. On the volume profile, yes, sir, Jay Dards, you know that. But look at that dynamic resistance. If you go for a fourth try at that dynamic resistance, then yeah, you're gonna tap it. You might even break it. But you'll notice that if you go back over, and yeah, if you use volume profile, we can throw volume profile on if you guys really want it. But I don't use it all the time, or if I do, I'll take it away after so long. But oh shit, I fucked it up. Yeah, not much. But right now we're currently, I think we dropped down to the point of control, which is at 690, 698, 691. I'd say 698. That's where my target was before. So, all right. Thanks, guys, for slapping the like button. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to, if I skip your ticker, just tap it again, all right? I'm just going to go with what I see because I can't keep track of all of it now. Bros. All right, it's a free-for-all now. Unless you type it in the YouTube, that's the cheat code. If you go to the YouTube right now, link in the bio, and you hit it here, I'll be able to see your chart. Look at that, chips. Facebook, yeah, we'll look at Facebook. Price target for bros. All right, well, you got to pin it here. So if that's bilateral. Here's the deal on bros. I think you go and tap support again. So one last pullback to 50-50. If you tap off of 50-50, or even maybe 50 even, that's the last place that you could potentially see a pull a breakout from there. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I think you're gonna pull back. So watch that mark of 50-50 and $50, that 50 cents range, and then above $55 to the upside. And I would watch that for 57 to 57.50. Try Roku. I already got Roku charted out. That one's bottom of my watch list. Roku actually did exactly what we were anticipating it was going to do. And if big whales stepped in last night, did exactly what we hoped they would. Massive falling wedge on the daily, and today got yucked up. Good long, I think, potentially. Now, the one thing that makes me sick is that we have a big ass gap here at 327. So if we pull back tomorrow, that's getting filled. And that would be an entry around 330. But to the upside, you do see a lot of wicks. That's never good. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my EMAs, and you'll notice that if I pull up that 9-day moving average is lagging. So as long as you stay above the 50 or above, even really above the 20 and fill that gap, hopefully you do that soon. You could even wick. That's a total possibility. The way that Roku moves, you could bounce, hit that, and then parabolically bounce back up and go for the 343 level. So watch Roku to be very, very volatile in this range while it kind of lets. So I'm an EMA trader, and I like to see the 9 and the 20 cross over. When that crossover happens, and if you guys are watching right now, I'm going to also teach you a secondary technique for scalping and day trading if you guys have time. So Roku above that wick at 340. 340 is the point that real psychological number, as well as kind of that trigger for me.
But watch for some accumulation there before you end up. But if you go look at Lulu, today, those of you who took Lulu with me or traded Lulu, one of the reasons why I ended up taking this trade, and we're going to pull up VWAP here. So where did we go? 1 minute, actually. And okay, so this is what we ended up having on the 1 minute for Lulu when I called the dip bottom. Today we got Lulu around that 432. Because we actually swung Lulu today. We swung Lulu from 430. We swung that 340 strike. Ended up going to four. We were over 100% on that play. We took profit there. Ended up setting a downtrend here, right? Once it broke downtrend, I started watching how it was moving around the EMAs. Once it kind of got that EMA crossover, look at that. That's beautiful. All the EMAs squish together and then they spread out and it rides the 9-day moving average up. And then we TP'd on the reversal candle, y'all. Look at that shit. Oh my God, that's a rising wedge on the 1 minute. And there's so much money to be had on the up and the down. This was a 50 to 60% play to the upside and a ridiculous play to the downside. So good money to be made on either side there. And I was able to call, take the bottom, and I didn't short the top, but I should have, damn it. All right, let's do Facebook since that one's on YouTube. Affirm is on the watch list tomorrow. Yes, I live stream every morning, just like this, just like that guy right there does. Every morning, I literally stream live. In fact, there you go. There's Monday. There's today, or there's today. You guys can go watch all the plays that we took today. That's me in the shower. Oh God. That's the TikTok of me in the shower. I don't want to Bambi. All right, so Facebook is in a whole world of owies. So I honestly have 322, and you know what's funny is it's really really funny, y'all. I literally signaled for this level on Facebook as a potential. Link is in the bio if you guys want my YouTube. Um, but I literally signaled for a 360 strike, or excuse me, for a 310 strike, or 320 strike. I was eyeballing this one, and then sure as shit, I went over here and we go to our, I think it was the golden sweeps or maybe the AI bots. And we have flow that comes directly into our Discord, so we can see all of these are almost 80% plays. There's so many plays that come through here that literally you could just, if you know how to trade and take signals, this in itself is worth the money. But let's see, where is it at? We saw Facebook golden sweep, so it was like $1 million worth of downside. Upstart $300 puts. I'm not sure where it went. I'll find it. I'm pretty sure it's near here. Cliff Q. Oh, we did get QS today at 11 o'clock. $27 call. Yep. Affirm signaled it after I did though. Or our bot signaled it. Look at that. I called the same strike, different expiration. Scroll up on my Roku comment. On what Roku comment? Oh, can you do Roku for me? I know we gapped up today, but we have filled it in the past. Also, cup and handle. Jay Darts, yes, you are right, and we have also gapped and left. So we've left gaps beneath us on Roku. Like I said, I have this reversal pattern, or excuse me, this major reversal pattern here. It isn't out of the question to see a pullback. You'll notice that the bullish moving averages are lagging behind. Right now, the 9-day moving average is at 322.65. So this area could be where we continue to consolidate before we move. So can you let me know about Netflix hitting $600? What's my YouTube channel? You caught a falling knife. Do that. Go shorter time frame. What are you talking about? Like the 15? I see the gap. The gap is at 328 all the way to 325. All right, so VXRT. All right, so this one looks like it's awaiting some type of news. I'll look more into that in just a minute. So almost looks like it's going to make a crazy ass pennant. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I look at Facebook again. I know I didn't miss that. How do you know if it's a bullish setup? You study bullish reversal patterns. Can we see scalping strategy? For sure. Yeah, let's look at that. Is it a good time to invest in CGC? A good scalping strategy is the 9-day moving average over VWAP with high volume. Sava is on YouTube. If you want Sava, I already recapped this one. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Can you on my trading setup? That? All of these? Sure. Look at that. Wow. I need to take Nancy's face on there. Do Wish. All right, we'll do Wish. I actually have a lot of shares of Wish. So that's a pennant on Vaxart, which means it's bilateral, so it could go either way. You haven't touched resistance. Watch this one to go to $9.45. Hopefully you can get a breakout past there, and you can proceed continuation there. Wish. You go. All right, I'll let you. There you go. Robert, do your thing. Hurry up. Can I do options with $500 tomorrow morning? Sure. Glizzy Globbers, my God, I shouldn't even say that. Yes, I am. And that's okay because shit like I don't know, the shit like this happens, a little 686%, and then nice little $1,700, oh, that's in euros because we have traders in Europe. Oh, look at that, 100% on the BA that we signaled. Lulu swing, nice 273 bucks to wake up to, nice 114 bucks contract a piece, and then oh wait, hold on, what's this one right here? 23 rackadoos. What's up? I don't know, 60 bucks for that. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, and we have flow. Oh my god. Oh my god. And insider buys and sells. Look at that. Look at that. It tells you what was bought and sold by insider selling and buying. We have a scalp bot just for scalpers. Dark pool prints. Yep. AI bot, golden sweeps, silver sweeps, trade ideas. Not the rackadoos. That's the rackadoos, dude. That's some dad shit. You want a juicy box? All right, Wish. So, Wish is probably going to try and go for it tomorrow, but this is pretty basic. Inverse head and shoulders, big head, but you got that nice little inverse head and shoulders. Watch for that 645. Downtrend has been broken on the daily time frame. You do have that falling wedge. Beautiful. So watch for this gap to get filled at $7.92, excuse me. And then all the way to $9.40 on Wish. So there's that falling wedge. Gap to fill. I don't see my TA for YouTube. What do you mean? My YouTube's right there. And I have, look, Snap, Tesla, Apple. Should be there. I didn't cover Netflix. I'm sorry if you went and scrolled through all that. So Netflix. I don't know what country I just moved to in my mind. But Netflix just looks like it broken downtrend. So take a look here. Really nice wick right there, wick right there. building that flag, break above that flag resistance, nice retest there. So I wouldn't be surprised, especially looking at your nice moving averages here. Netflix is actually on watch tomorrow above 600 for a crack at those 16, 15 levels on Roku. So I'm a $600 call expiring tomorrow. Sheesh. Hop on live tomorrow morning with us. All right, we'll see you guys at 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow. And we'll watch this one. It's going on the list right here. Link in the bio if you want to see us on YouTube. So, all right. RFP. Guys, make sure you guys go follow my Twitter. Follow my Twitter account here. I got blocked by Zach Morris, dude. Look at this. Legendary. He's got like a billion followers. He pumped CEI and like pushing stuff. I don't even know who I got blocked by, but I was so stoked. Oh my gang. Nike. Yeah. I know, right? It hasn't bothered me at all, dude. I don't ever take any of their plays, so it's not like yeah. Nike. So Nike actually had this is not a surprise to me. That their earnings are always weird. They have weird that guy's weird. You know what's funny is I used to do high-rise window cleaning at the Nike headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. Am I on Thinkorswim? No, I'm not. TradeStation. So Nike either A, so you have we're in this channel. Sorry to sound like Yoda right now. You either bounce off of this channel. It looks like you've actually recovered the channel bottom. So you're probably going to get some consolidation here. I don't see much more room for downside immediately. I would suspect some sort of bounce, seeing that you're in this channel. But if this is it for the channel and the channel is doomed, then you will see a new low below 152 for the 150 retest. So below 152 on Nike out of that channel. But yeah, make sure you guys yeah, I don't know who Mo is, but thank you, dude. That's really sweet. Some nice shit right there. Brian, are you still on? Robinhood Markets. Okay. So do you see, I don't know if you're on, but that's that inverse head and shoulders right there. Breakout. That was actually beautiful play on Hood, but this one's likely going to pull back. And yeah, very well could pull back. I wouldn't say that your support is correct, though. I would say that we don't know where that support is at yet. That's still exploratory. Option flow, our option flow comes in here. We have golden sweeps, which is anything over, these are high probability plays going out. You know, right now, today, at the end of the day, we had an mRNA 410 strike put option 121 2022. MGM $46 strike expiring in December. Silver sweeps, AI bots, which are high probability plays, which they do call out some fire around 80%. So pretty good on that one. That's in our Discord though. So is your 9MA same think like the SMA? Essentially, yes. Why did I get blocked? I have no idea. I have no earthly idea why I got blocked. Probably just through the grapevine. It doesn't bother me because I just feel that I don't know. I don't think I could like leave so many people like I couldn't see that many people in my comments like struggling, you know, and I get it, like everybody's gonna go through their own process. But when you look at CEI's chart, like I posted, you know what I think it is? I think it's that I posted a CEI chart showing people that when he posts that the volume is insane, unlike anything we've ever seen. So Lizzie Glover. That's funny. Can I do TXN and FSR? TXN. Cat? Yeah, let's do cat. Sorry if I missed that. Texas Instruments. I didn't know they played music in Texas. I'm sorry, that was a dad joke. I should just shut off YouTube after that. I should just shut everything off. Shut it down. Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to never do that again. What's up, official Basio? Hello. All right, so looks like you're kind of rounding yourself out there. You did get a break into all-time highs today. I'm looking at the 4-hour here. It looks awful like you're gonna see some continuation out of this channel though, and hopefully, since you've already retested pretty hard out of this channel, I would actually be anticipating a run to. So let's use our previous run. All right, so let's go do the target price range. So we'll do it from this high here to here, and then we'll throw that up at this breakout level, and then we'll go ahead and move our chart so that way we can move it around and then see where that target could be. And I have 215. Look at that. Oh my God, that's a psychological number. So I would say a 215 target on TXN in the next month or so, a 10% move. It's definitely not outside the question. So yeah, Sava looks good so far. I did that one on TikTok, so or on YouTube. Little bad boy, man. I just get blocked. Oh, I should do cat after this one and FDFIX. If I missed your ticker, just let me know. Sorry. Eli Jackson, it's pretty much just pumped. Wish is just pumped all the time. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, I'm gonna delete these drawings. Okay. I'm gonna look at cat here in just a second. Sorry. Yeah, for sure. Nope, that's not it. If you guys are digging the stream, make sure to hit the like button. Appreciate that. So FSR is channel trading down. Honestly, I'll just let this just straight up 15.24, and you could absolutely move and head into the $18 range. And I would make sure to set an alert at that 208 EMA. If you reject tomorrow and drop down below 13.50 or anytime soon, then you will see FSR back down in the $10 range. But that's my opinion on FSR here. So it looks good to potentially break out if we can see some volume and push. So can I do TXN? Oh, I did that one. Yeah. I wish I kept my CRSRTY posts. All right, let's do cat. All right. So anytime, just like I said before, anytime you fall hard like this, it's always more than likely that you're going to see a retest. So the 50-day EMA is at 199.89. Anywhere past that, and you're probably going to go retest the very same level you broke from at 200. Go pull up the daily time frame. Oh my God. Give me that back. Give me my chart back. There we go. So I have a long support that ended up breaking right there. And so in all honesty, the gap needs to get filled at 199.70. And once that gap is filled, you'll know where you're gonna go from there. You do have a downtrend here. So once that gap gets filled, if you trade flat and you don't move up with strength, then you're done. And that's what I would kind of say on cat. I do see this as a potential support. Okay, so there's kind of the setup here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so it looks like you might be in store for some sort of correction. This is a falling wedge, and if this ends up playing out to your advantage, then above 215, this thing is gonna. Bro, why did you sell me a $5,000 course? Oh my God, I did. Where's my $5,000? Where it at though? Is it right here? Oh, that's not 500. I can't. I'm writing through the camera. Wow, that totally disorients you. There you go. Damn, bro. I didn't even know I had a $5,000 course. Tell me how it works. I might need to take it. Yes, I did FSR. I did. Yeah, let me get that proof of purchase. FDI. Oh, FD. I did AMC already too. Wait, FDFIX. Are you sure that's real? FDFIX. Is it at Face Drive? Oh, that's Canadian. Right. All right, you're gonna have to help me out on that one. Uh-oh. 6 Carter coming in. What's up, Carter Rise? I hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's see here. Jamie creeping up. Check Visa. Buddy, you need rest. Yeah, I'm about to hop off here in a second. So it's been about 2 hours and 26. Yeah, you know what? I am about to get some rest. All right. If you guys want to check me out in the morning, hopefully you guys got some value out of this one. I gave people I've done probably about 60 tickers here, feels like. So tomorrow morning I'll be live around 8:30. If you guys have any questions, sorry if I didn't get to you. I'm only a man. So if you guys want to go rewatch the live, it's on YouTube. I'm about to go ahead and stop the live now. So watching $5,000 back. Me too, dude. You'll get it from someone else. Starboy came on live, but he did not go live with me. No, I've invited him before. He's more than welcome. Tell me to come live. Anytime, anybody can come live with me. Well, not anybody, but Upstart. We did Upstart too, Pablo, I believe. Yeah, we did Upstart. Go through the YouTube if you want to check out Upstart. Go look at all the requests on YouTube live chat, and you'll see which ones we did. We did a lot. He was. Well, he wasn't live with me. So. All right. I'll do it for you, DC. All right. I'll be dead ass. That looks like a double top. Double top pattern blown at this breaking down trend. So above 282 on BRKB, Berkshire Hathaway, and that can get blown. But otherwise, if you lose 272.30, this thing's gonna go head back down. And I have support for Berkshire Hathaway all the way down here at 257. So I don't know. I didn't have any guest requests. Yeah, I'm tired as fuck. So no charting tomorrow night. So I'm going straight to bed. Obviously tomorrow morning, but not tomorrow after hours. So, all right. Of course, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys always for hopping in the YouTube. Robert, I did Wish as well. Wish is in the lineup if you want to check out that just a little bit ago. I put the watermarks in the back, so you should be able to kind of scroll along. But anyway, thank you guys. I will be live tomorrow morning, 8:15, 8:30 live. Make sure to follow the Twitter. Catch you later. If you're one of the Patreons, make sure to text me if you have any questions. Always, that's what that's there for. There's not a lot of you guys out there, so that's literally 24/7 access to me. So, all right, guys, I'll check you guys out later. See you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out. All right.